Okay, good morning. We are gonna get all stretched out today. That's the goal. So take your feet to the edges of the mat. Bring your hands to heart, proud out your chest. You're gonna fold halfway down. Hold here for a couple of breaths. Think about drawing in that stomach, right? You wanna be doing that the whole class. Come back up. Try again. Back down. Weight into the heels and see how far you can push those hips back. So you really want to be feeling this in the back of the upper legs. We're going to do it a few more times. Nice pulled in bellies, nice long straight legs, and just keep going. There she is. Okay. So we got our feet a little wide, almost to the edges of the mat. We're coming up and down slowly, keeping the legs nice and long. Just do a couple more. Really try to push your weight backwards so you almost feel like you can fall backwards. Now you're going to release the hands from the heart and you're going to sweep the elbows back. Make a fist with your thumbs up. So you have a really proud chest, but you're also trying to pull the shoulders apart from one another and then just fold back down again. Keep the neck long and the spine long. And this is a situation where you go as low as what feels good for you. I can't even tell you, Anne, how sore my legs are from the Tuesday class. Like, I can barely sit down in a chair. So this little stretch class, I think, is going to feel so good. Okay, release the arms, sway them side to side. Get some good blood flow back there again. And now you're going to do the same with the hips. Just rock them side to side at whatever pace feels good. If you want to hang out on one side, do it. Again, the legs stay nice and long. Now let's turn this into a circle back. So you're going to lean forward, make nice little half circles, and you're going to change your direction each time. You lean as far forward as what feels good for you. Just try not to round that spine. You want to keep it nice and long. Okay, bring the feet in, hip width apart. Hands to heart, just pick up that right knee. Nothing crazy, just a little knee lift. You're going to circle your ankle. Oh, that feels good. Go the other way. And then point and flex. Great, okay, put that foot down. Now you're going to pick up that heel, send that heel all the way up to the butt, and you want to keep the knees under this right knee under your hip. Just stand nice and tall. Now push your foot into your hand as hard as you can, and then release it. Push it, and release. One more time, push, and release. Shake it out. Switch up sides. Left knee up. Circle the foot. Try to lift that knee as high as you can, right? Don't be shy. If it's way down here, see if you can pick it up a little higher. Big ankle circles here. Big foot circles for the ankles. Go the other way. Point and flex. Put the foot down. Grab that foot now. I'm going to use my other hand. You grab the foot, get it nice and close to your butt. And once you've sort of stabilized the body, push that foot tight into the hand and then release. And do it again. You're just holding the push, a couple of counts, maybe 2 or 3. Push and release. Couple more. Make sure you haven't lost that beautiful posture. and then shake out that leg. Okay, 1 foot forward, 1 back, little pyramid stretch about to happen. So I'm gonna create a little bit of a tightrope situation, not a huge one, because Lord knowing we don't want to fall, but challenge your balance a little bit with this pyramid stretch. I've got my back foot pretty far back, but I can still keep the heel down. So adjust if you must, and here we go. Hands to heart, spine long. You're coming down slowly. You're going to stop at the halfway point. Hang out for a few breaths. Really important here to draw the belly in and keep the hips square. So you get a nice release through the hamstring. Now we're going to take it down a little lower. You're going to flex the spine, drop the head, and you're just going to hold your pyramid stretch. Both legs are completely straight, right? Lots of nice deep breaths. So I want you to really feel the rib cage as you breathe. Okay, we're going to get a little fancy with this stretch. So put your hands on your lower leg. We're going to do a little spinal rotation. So I want you to take your left hand up to your hip, and I want you to slowly open the chest to face the left side of the room. Now, if you need to separate those feet a little further apart to feel stable, do it. Just try your best to get your chest facing the left wall. Okay, slowly bring it back. Both hands down on the floor. If you can reach the floor with both legs long. Hips are nice and square. You're going to slowly bring that torso back up, hopefully with the spine long. So from here, take that back foot and lift the heel up as high as you can. So you're really on those tippy toes. And then when we start to lower it, it's in slow motion. Now I've got a slight forward lean with my upper body. You probably can't even see it. It's so slight, but I want you to do the same. And you're going up and down, up at whatever pace you like. It's the descent that I want nice and slow. You're building strength through that ankle, lower leg. So when I say slow motion, that's at least 5 counts. And make sure that you're not blocking out at the knee. So you want to have a micro bend in that back leg. We're going to do 3 more very slowly. One more. Okay, bend your front knee, send your back leg further back, however you want to do it. Maybe it's a small step, maybe it's a slide, whatever you need to do. Could be a wiggle. Now, you've got a big bend this time in that front leg. Hands to heart. I want you to lean in and bend that leg even more. All you're going to do is hold it with the biggest bend you have. Take your hands like ski jumper position. So they're nice and long, palms are facing the earth. You're putting a lot of load into this left leg. which is exactly what we want. Now, that back heel, see if you can lift it even more. And see if you can bend even more into that front leg. Proud chest, broad through the shoulders. Hold and breathe. Now take your hands to heart. Rotate both shoulders to the left. Nothing else changes. Hold and breathe. Square out the shoulders. Lift the shoulders up so they stack right over your hips. And that back heel in the back is still up. You're going to take both your arms, send them up towards the ceiling. So you're probably feeling a nice little release through the right hip flexor. Just hold it. Keep the heel high. Keep a little bend in the front leg. And now you're going to take both hands all the way down to the floor, and you're going to step back to a plank. Hold your high plank. Just breathe. And from high plank, take it back to a downward facing dog. From your down dog, pick your left leg up. Keep the hips nice and even. Now I want you to bend at the knee, and I want you to lift that knee up while you open the hip so you feel a big activation through your glute. Stay there just for a couple of breaths. And now put that leg down so you're in your high plank. You're going to do a hover low so your chest ends up all the way down on the floor. You're going to take your hands right by your chest and you're going to lift your chest up off the floor. So your palms are down on the floor, but you're lifting your chest so you're feeling those muscles along the spine activate, come to life. While you're holding it, you're just breathing calmly in and out through the nose. Now, back down with the chest. Push yourself back up. You're in a kneeling push-up position. Hold it, get that belly in, nice flat stomach. Let the hips come down to the floor. Proud through the shoulders. Take your gaze, just look forward. Little stretch and flexibility booster for that lower back. Push those palms into the floor. And now you're going to lift the hips up and you're going to send them all the way back over the heels and walk the palms forward. Nice little reprieve and stretch for your lats. Hold and breathe. Okay, come up onto your knees. You're going to bring your hands to heart and try to get back up without using them. So step your left foot forward, come off the right knee, pull that foot forward. You're back to standing. We're going to start pyramid by sending that left foot backwards. So I've got both legs long, both heels down, and I don't have a lot of space from the front to back foot. So I'm making it a little bit of an unstable situation, but I feel confident that I can pull it off. So I want you to find yourself in that same place. Get a little edgy with it. Hands to heart, fold down halfway. Nice and slow. You're going to feel that big, huge stretch through the back of the leg. Then come back up. We're going to do that a few times. And then when you're ready, hands to your shin, slide them down, or take the hands all the way to the floor. You're gonna flex your spine, both legs long. Okay, let's bring our hands back to the ankle. This time it's the right hand to the right hip. Rotate to face the right side of the room. As much as you can get that chest turning towards the wall. Just try to calm the breathing. Use your breathing actually to calm the body, right? It's all about your breath. We're going to slowly bring it back. Keep the hips nice and square. Your hands are going to come up the leg. Hands to heart. Whoops, hands to heart. Now you've got a micro bend in your front leg. Your back leg is straight. We're going to come up really high on those tippy toes. And then lower down slowly. Do that again. Try to get a little bit of a tightrope situation going on with your stance. Playing it safe doesn't always work for us, right? You got to get edgy. You got to feel like, I'm not really sure, but I'm going to try. Worst thing happens is you take the foot back where it was. Okay, keep the toes up in the keep the heel up in the back. Bend this front leg. You're going to step that back leg further back. Big bend in the front. Lean in. So what we're doing here is we're putting most of our body weight into the right leg. That's what it should feel like for you. Like, oh my goodness, this is working. I feel it. Give me a little more bend. Get a little higher up with that heel in the back. So literally it's just the tippy toes. Hands to heart. Rotate both shoulders to the right. Go as far as you can. You got to explore. Should be feeling it in that right butt. You're going to feel it some more. Okay, square the shoulders back. Let the hands go by your side. Palms face the earth. Little ski jumper action going on here. Bend more into that front leg. I want all that right leg working. Okay, take both hands down to the floor. Step back, you're in plank. Take it to a downward facing dog. Lift that right leg up. Keep the hips square to start. You're just lifting it straight back. Okay, now you're gonna bend at that knee and you're gonna push that knee up towards the ceiling. So you feel a massive amount of work coming into the right glute. Hold it. Equal weight in both of your arms. You're not shifting all the weight over to the left side. Put the leg back down. Come back to plank. Do a hover low. Meet me down there with your chest all the way down on the floor. Hands right by your chest, pick it up. Keep the neck nice and long. Just breathe in and out through the nose a couple of more times, and then you get a little reprieve. Okay, lower the chest back down. Push yourself up to a kneeling push-up position. Hold and breathe, take your gaze straight ahead. Now, your palms are underneath the shoulders. I want you to push a little bit extra away from the floor. And now you're going to send the hips all the way back over the heels. Send the palms forward. Enjoy a nice stretch for your lats. Now you're going to pick yourself back up onto your knees. Step your right foot forward this time. So you're switching your lead foot to get yourself back up to standing. Nice job. Hands to heart. Big deep breath. Sweep your arms all the way up. Take your gaze, look up. You got both arms up there, reaching. Lift the shoulders. Try to get taller from the top of your head. And then relax the arms back down. All the way to the back of the mat. Big deep breath. Both arms go up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Look through your knees to the back of the room. Just breathe. Little reprieve. Try to really unweight the upper body. Get some good blood flow to your face. Now you're going to inhale and extend the spine. So you're looking forward. Exhale, fold it back down. Now I want you to walk it forward to a high plank. Once you get there, I want you to go right to your downward facing dog. Now you're going to walk it all the way back. When you're walking it back, see how straight you can keep your legs. Once you get there, just chill out and breathe. Okay, inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, fold. Walk it out to plank. When you get to plank this time, pick your left foot up, keeping the shoulders stacked over the wrists. I don't want the body pulling backwards in order to hold that leg lift. Put that foot down, walk it all the way back to your back of the mat. Meet in a full forward fold. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Walk back out to plank. When you get there, pay attention to your shoulders. Keep them exactly over the wrists. Lift the right leg. The belly and the core is doing a lot of stabilizing of the lower back, so make sure you're drawing that belly up and in. Put the foot down. Walk it all the way back to the back of the mat. Meet me in your full forward fold. Inhale, extend the spine. Reverse it, come all the way back up to standing. Sweep both arms straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, let them go back down. Take your feet all the way to the edges of the mat. Hands on your waist. You're going to send the hips to the right. Crowd out the chest, and then you're going to sweep this arm up and over for a nice side body stretch. Take it as far as you can, keeping that top arm nice and long. And then come back and go the other way. Hip goes all the way to the left. Sweep that arm all the way up and over. Just relax and breathe. Keep the chest proud, the neck long, and the arm long. So much to remember. And come back up. So I want you to isometrically pull your feet towards each other so you feel an activation in the inner thighs. I want you to hold on to that while you calmly breathe in and out through your nose. Take your 2 fingers and pull your chest in. Then I want you to assist the neck and turn all the way to the left. As far as you can. Bring it back. Go the other way. Bring it back again. So you're tucking that chin in like you're trying to do a double chin. And you're just going to slowly go from side to side. You can release the fingers from the chin as long as that neck is staying where it's supposed to. Keep those inner thighs working. Okay, come back, look forward, drop your chin. So you might feel a nice little stretch down your thoracic spine. Now take your gaze, look up slightly, and do that 2 more times. Down with the head, tucking that chin, and right back up. And again, down, and up. Nice. Now bring your feet in, shake out those legs, inner thighs can chill for a sec. You're going to take yourself down onto the floor. However you want to get there, we're going to meet in staff pose. So you're sitting up nice and tall. You got your heels in the corners of the mat. Hands to heart, proud out the chest. Get everything going on first. So that means the belly, nice long spine, pushing the back of the knees down towards the floor, keeping your feet flexed. Most important, as we start to lean back, the belly stays pulled in. You probably feel yourself rolling over those sit bones. You take it as far as you can, keeping the spine long and the belly in. When you feel you're at where you want to be, hold for a couple of breaths. You're going to feel these hip flexors working. Now bring it back up. Now you get to flex the spine. You're going to dive between the legs. You're still pushing the back of the knees down into the floor. And bring yourself up. We're going to take our feet and we're going to pull them so they're hip width apart. You're still tall. You're going to take your right hand. You're going to reach over and grab the outside of your left foot. Keep it flexed. Post the left hand outside the left hip. And give me some spinal rotation. Release that foot, do the same with the other one. Nice little twist. And come back. I'm going to have you bend your legs. We're going to Pilates style it down really slowly. The only difference is your feet are hip width apart, and I'm going to have you pull your heels in a little bit so you've got a nice little bend in the legs. Let's see how we do. Hands to heart. Here we go. Tuck that chin, suck in that belly. Keep the bend in the legs. Take it down slowly. Once you're down, arms come straight up towards the ceiling. Your palms face, now you can extend the legs. You're gonna send the arms backwards for a full body stretch. Point those toes. Just relax and breathe. Really expand through the rib cage on each breath. Now you're going to bring the arms up. You're going to lift the head, tuck the chin. Put a little bend back in the legs and start to roll yourself up with a little bend in the legs. Keep the bend in the legs. Take your upper body between them. So your spine is flexing. And let's take it back down one more time. Try to go even slower than the first time you attempted this. All about pulling in that belly, C-curving the spine. Lots of control. Once you're there, arms go back. Nice full body stretch. Point your toes. Okay, we're going to bring the arms back up. You're going to take them down by your side. Just let them relax on the floor. Now, first, I want you to give me some bent legs, lots of bend. And I want you to get flat on your shoulder blades. Rock the pelvis, tilt it up and down. While you're doing this, you're drawing in the stomach, right? Now keep that low back skin on the floor. Meet me in happy baby. So draw the knees in, grab hold of the outsides of the feet. Keep the lower back on the floor, just chill out here. Feet pointing up towards the ceiling or facing the ceiling. So you're using your hands to try to get your knees a little closer to the floor. That's why we grab the feet. Now you're going to stay here for about 20 seconds. So just enjoy a few big, deep breaths. Okay, let's send the legs all the way up to the ceiling and your arms by your side. Nice and flat. I want the shoulders down on the floor. So you have a nice proud chest. Open the legs nice and wide. We're going to hang here for a few breaths. So here's where you just sort of try to let go. Let gravity see what it can do to get these feet a little closer down towards the floor. Bring the legs back together. The shoulders and back stay where they are. Draw the belly down. Keep both legs really long and feet flexed. Start to slowly lower your right leg till the heel matches hip height or thereabouts. I want you to feel your transverse abdominis, your oblique. You're just going to hold this position, keeping the belly down. 2 more breaths. Now, when you start to lift the leg back up, it's 5 counts to get there. Open up the legs, inner thigh stretch, hang out and breathe a few times. You can change up the angle of the feet to feel a slightly different pull. Okay, bring the legs back up. It's all about the belly, right? Get it down, keep it down, legs coming down nice and slowly. Take some nice deep breaths while you're holding it. You're really pushing the heel towards the front of the room. Come up in 5 counts. Nice job. Bring both knees into the chest. Nice little reprieve. You're going to keep the knees close and make a little circle. Go the other way. Okay, let's keep our legs bent, put both feet down on the floor. We're going to do the Sean favorite stretch here. So cross your right knee over the left. You want to make the bend in the leg a tiny bit smaller than if you were doing a bridge. So send that left foot out. Then the knees are going to go towards the right. As your left chest is going to continue to point up towards the ceiling, you're going to lift that left arm up. Using that right leg, you're getting the left knee close to the floor, but not on the floor. I want you to feel a really good stretch over that left hip. Now you can take the arm, you can open it out to the side a little bit. Just enjoy. We're going to hold these hip stretches 30 seconds. So nice, big, deep breaths. When you exhale these breaths, see if that left shoulder gets any closer to the floor. Slowly bring the arm in and then legs up. Uncross. You got to get nice and flat on those blades. So reposition yourself and then take the left knee over the right. Smaller bend in those legs. So when you send them towards the floor, you want to feel like you're rolling over the left glute. The fat part, the muscle part. Right arm comes up. Enjoy this nice stretch for about 30 seconds while you breathe. So you're using your left knee to see if you can get the right one a little closer. Switch up that angle of the arm to explore other areas to stretch the chest. You can also send the arm straight back if you like. Okay, you bring the arm back in, bring the knees back up, uncross. Now we're going to do the Sean favorite exercise for the back of our bodies. So you take the legs down, so you just have a tiny bend in them, and the feet are hip width apart. You're going to be nice and flat on your shoulder blades. Turn your toes and knees into touch. Cup your fingers so the arms elevate off the floor. Now take your heels and push them down into the floor. Pull them isometrically towards you. Squeeze your knees. Lift your butt off the floor. All you got to do is keep that squeeze. and then release it. You're gonna extend your legs, roll your feet in and out. So you're kind of shaking out the legs. Okay, we're only gonna do this one more time. So, toes and knees in, cup your fingers, elevate the arms, flat on the blades, push the heels down, pull them while you push them. So we're adding on, right? You've done this for years, so I'm sure you know the drill. Pick your butt up, squeeze your knees. Make it as powerful as you can without using the arms or the upper body. It's all about the back of the body. The legs, the butt, the inner thighs, the shins. Oh my goodness. And let it go. Shake those legs. Okay, we're going to roll the head from side to side, just in case you strain those muscles a little bit. And just go nice and slowly. Okay, bend your legs. We're going to roll over the right glute by sending the knees towards the right. Both knees are going together, then switch sides. Yes, it's a little glute massage. Why not? A little spinal twist. Okay, with your knees up, I want you to connect the bottoms of your feet and meet me in butterfly pose. So you're just going to let the knees open out to the sides. Here's where you want gravity to help you. So you got to send that message to just let the legs chill. Okay, bring the knees back up. You're going to cross your right knee over the left. You're going to bring the knees into the chest and try to hold the outsides of the feet with your hands so you can pull the feet in a little closer. You're going to feel a nice stretch on the right outer hip. Okay, uncross the legs, take them over the other way. Find those feet, pull them in. And then uncross those legs. You're going to send the legs all the way down along the floor. Take one more nice full body stretch. Hang out here for a few breaths. And then Pilates style, head lifts. Tuck that chin, send that belly in. Roll yourself up. Take the body forward. We're going to keep the spine long. You're going to press the back of the knees into the floor. Nice. Now sitting up, without using your hands, see if you can do this. Take your right foot inside the left leg. You're going to try to rock yourself up onto that knee without using the hands. And now you're back up to standing. Big deep breath. And I thank you so very much for your power and strength. Great job. And There she is.